Hello, we are back. I had to separate videos because you can't have any videos above 15 minutes on YouTube. And I had a perfect long show. Oh well. Anyway, hopefully this will be probably 15 minutes or something like that, probably even less than that. But I want to try to fit in two of my reasons why I am running for city council and some of my ideas that I would like to implement if I'm elected city council. Now, my first platform is bettering the life of the people who are homeless, people who are poor, and people who are middle class. Now, it is not easy being middle class or poor or homeless anywhere. So I have a few ideas. The homeless shelter, you have to be out early, say about 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and you have to be in by exactly about 2, 3. You have to be in so early, and you have to be out so early. Except for Pine Street Inn, where you have to be up at 5:30 in the morning, and you have to leave the house. I mean, they give you an option to stay probably up until 7 or 8, but when I left it there, I was tired anyway. So, um, my idea is 24-hour access. 24-hour access. Not just when there's bad weather out there, not just when it's a very cold weather, but 24-hour access completely. Now, say someone who is homeless who go to college and they can't afford to be in the dorm room, or say someone who is homeless and who is working and they have different shifts on their job. And if they get lucky enough to get a job, they may. But I'm just using that as an example. But if that's the case, and they go to a particular shelter and they miss their curfew, for say for example work, or they get home from school, then they're out of luck. But that needs to change. So 24-hour access to a shelter is a must. Now, more soup kitchens and more food pantries and choices for people who like to cook their own food or cook in the microwave needs to be a priority. Well, at least it will be when I'm elected city council. There need to be more places where soup kitchens can be developed so that people who are homeless and people who have a microwave can make their own foods without maybe say going to a friend's house where they only could stay a couple of hours or maybe could stay a day or two. And it's very difficult. Now, canned goods are very good, but you can't even open them without a can opener. And some of the food things you can't even cook without being cooked in a regular conventional stove. So, but now you could get with the 21st century, you could get cans or get the plastic bottle foods or plastic container food. That's what I'm trying to get out. That are microwave. Yeah. So if you could allow that, and it could be a quick and easy meal, for the go, and you wouldn't have to worry about food. Then they could bring containers, or people are fixed income, or people who are in the apartment. They could cook it anytime they want, and they wouldn't have to rush. They wouldn't have to say, "Oh God, I gotta get a stove all day," or I don't have any pots and pans or anything like that. So just a simple idea. At least I would put that up into consideration. Now, my other consideration is, or at least I have a comment. We all, poor, middle class, and people who are in college, we all deserve to have a right to live our dream, to go for the American dream. Now they say we may not be able to make our dream, but we have a right to go for it, and we also have a right to survive. But we have the ability, we have the option to help make that dream happen. Even if they have to persevere and try again, you have the right to make that dream happen. Now, my other platform is 24-hour access T. 24-hour or 20-hour or 24-hour access to the T. Subways and buses, at least in the city of Boston. It can take anywhere from an hour to a half an hour, counting the wait time, counting the time on the bus or the subway, just to get around the city of Boston if you're not walking. And there are people who may not be able to walk, or may not be able to walk fast. Yes, they would like to get out, but they need the transportation. And it shouldn't take an hour or two. And the last bus or subway or train that runs out of Boston is like 1 o'clock, 1:15, or almost close to 2 o'clock. And then the weekend is much earlier. So, come on. I'm going to keep fighting for that 24-hour access. That 24-hour access to the T. Or at least 20-hour access. And I'm going to keep fighting as a city council representative. I will be getting into my next platform and some of my ideas in my next video. But here's the closing argument for this one. November 8th, you have another voice. You have another choice, but you have to write that choice in. My name is Deshon Porter, DESHONPORTER. My email address is deshon.porter@yahoo.com. Giving up is not an option. Together, we will win. And I'm also on Vote Crossing. Vote on November 8th. Exercise your right to vote. Thank you.